Notice and Yokokawa are in the engine room. As for the attack, Max Pissetto returns to the squad, who missed out at the start of last week. Joash and Spit James Ngor complete the lineup for the Burgers. As for and of the Magic, Christian Rossi is in between the sticks.
Draws they've had. The first match that they've had was way back on April the 1st, 1990. That was at the Olympic Village. This time around, though, the 44th encounter is here at Paisley Park, a very windy Paisley Park, as you've mentioned here, Adam, as the ball might be crossed in early for Altona. It's a bit in your rose up, but couldn't quite get the header on. So Altona just going to slow things down, but at the moment, though, a little fun little fact for you, Adam, is that left lane. Ball just being tipped around here at the moment. Here's Fulton. Thought about going in, but didn't quite. Here's Yokokawa. Goes to his right. A beautiful little play there off the Pissetto. In the center of the field. Going to take a boot from well beyond range and not quite there. So at the moment, both teams still 0-0 on the scoreboard here, and still a couple more attack opportunities to come. Played in the Japanese tiers over there in Japan. Both hands go up. Ball's going to be crossed in. Quite a bit of a low ball. Couldn't quite get the clearance on it in time. And a massive shrug there it was by Sabit Nyor on Habib. Going to cross it in for the Raging Bull inside. Could the wind blow it in and not quite enough. Rossi directly under the ball. But what a body that one was by Sabit Nyor on Habib. Bit of WWE action shot right.
Hey, Dara started this whole recent passage of Burgers momentum with his provocative forward movement. Ngor skips around Gus. Cross comes in for Pissetto. Joash is there also. It falls for Fulton. Kawaguchi off the line. Incredible defending from heroic Kawaguchi, who was heroic there. Rodriguez. Some incredible defending from the Magic. Keeps the scores at a stalemate. Fulton trying to slide it in behind. He's still progressing forward. Kawaguchi's clearance not as far as Yokokawa, who strikes. They've got real intent now to Heidelberg. And their away support
it right now. Not allowing Heidelberg to play the game that they want to play, the game that they're used to playing. The aggression on full display. Lesiotis plays a nice ball down low to Adara. Ebitnyor doing a great job going all the way inside the box. Could this be a chance? And it hits the side netting. But a very close one, and possibly the first clear shot that Heidelberg had. And boy, what a time he came. The former Altona Magic player who scored 13 last season for them, this time in the yellow outfit. Could this be a chance? Not quite again. Heidelberg, they're raining down attacking opportunities right now. When can they use one finally? Lesiotis playing with the football right now. Just chips it over the defender's head. Could this be for Joach? Not quite. And Rossi doing a fantastic job in the middle, managing to keep the football right in his hands, away from Yokokawa.
To head on. Ali back on the field. Ngor in frustration really puts a stamp on the end of this opening half of football. Heidelberg had all the play, all the ascendancy, and perhaps possession, yet weren't able to unlock. Altona not able to really conjure up a moment or two upon Yaron Souza. But the Burgers have the wind. That was perhaps the ace up the Magic sleeve. They're now playing against it in this second half. Kicking to left of your screen. They had kickoff in which bounced off the head of Habib. Season. Olmawewe for Shepherd. Kamara taking charge. Shepherd heads on for Theodorakopoulos, who plays it now for Rodriguez. Cross comes in, the back post is Habib. Can he get his shot away? Deflecting ball. Yaron Souza forced into a reaction save. Had to react there to Darren Souza, considering that. Took a nut.
To Mohamed Adira. At the moment, just passing it around at the moment here. Heidelberg, as you can see, Altona just swamping and bombarding the middle of the park right now. Clearly they've watched the footage and they know how Heidelberg want to play. It's a big time shot from well beyond range. It was by Asai Yokakawa. The first possible shot it was for Heidelberg in the second half, and you can just see how much and how hard it is for Heidelberg in this second half. So we have a free kick here for Heidelberg. For Benjamin Collins, the captain. Here is Ali, speak of the devil. Nice little nutmeg there. Inside the box he is. Could this be a shot here for Heidelberg? Adara inside, tries to curl it around, but couldn't quite, and hits the side netting. Adara looking for his teams. They're urging for a goal at the moment. And not quite there on that attempt, Adam Palombi.
Gust trying to get his feet back as Chuach steps inside. Might be an opening here for Heidelberg. Chuach lets fly. Which was rather central and routine for Rossi. But perhaps on the bench, Stefan, you can see maybe a debutant not too far away.
Ali. Off to Sabit Ignore. Could this be a chance here? Going to play it low for Ali inside the box. And yet again, the amount, a sea of red inside the box for the Altona Magic. And Lesiotis is down in the center of the pitch. And the medic is going to come on for this one. And a yellow card being awarded. The first yellow card of the afternoon going Altona's way. And that
one last attempt to do something. That's, of course, if they make the change now. He's at the back post. As Yokakawa. The cross comes in towards that region. Rossi punches away. Ali can hit them. And that ball's just bounced all the way out of here.
And that one possibly could have been Gust to throw it in. Shepherd tried to control it well. Ross off to McGowan. McGowan back off again to Ross. Ross, nice little control there inside. Off to McGowan. Thought about it. Going to take a shot and not quite. Not enough steam behind the football there on that attempt. But a nice little link up and a little bit of a slippage there from Christian. Gust. Back off to Kamara. Kamara targeting Habib. Habib going to clear it off to Rodriguez and mistiming that kick and mistiming the run. And this time Heidelberg.
And on that, Stefan, you could say a bit disappointing considering that was maybe their best passage, Altona, in having possession in the past to try and set them in behind, just not being what was required from Habib, who Ali's had a lot to do with today. McGowan has the fresh legs to accelerate forward. The cross comes in. It's a good ball too. And Asai Yokakawa will score. At last, the breakthrough for the Burgers. It's their newly minted number 10 on the score sheet.
And a beautiful conversion it was indeed. All it took was just one clean look inside the box and managing to finish it in style. And just like that, one of the best defenses in the league. A very unlike Altona giveaway there and putting them right at the spot to go down 2-0 in this one, Adam.
Well, you saw throughout the exchange when Christian Rossi gave the ball to his former teammate, Paul Juach. The mind games might have started. Knows how to save a penalty. Does Christian Rossi. Somewhat of a staple of his. Chuach against his former club. Slots at home. Rossi might have gone the right way, but the placement was too supreme. That's 17 goals for the season for the Raging Bull.
The Raging Bull, he's just in a league of his own right now. Normally, Bulls that...
And he zizzes with a watch. And the whistle will finally sound, having glimpsed at his watch. All but confirmed the Burgers are back on top. They dispatched the Magic 2-0 away from home. What else can really be said? Stefan Georgic, considering, was pretty